from the non-duality teachings, there is a trap that the mind takes shape of consciousness. Now, before continuing, make sure to subscribe if you're interested in these topics. The mind takes the identity of this idea of consciousness, and that's why, of course, every teaching has traps. And with discernment, it is possible to transcend them and, of course, see them and see that what you are is beyond even that. So then, one trap to be aware of is that your mind acts as consciousness. I am consciousness, I know I'm consciousness, but I like this and I don't like that. I know I'm consciousness, but I need this habit that keeps repeating itself. I know I am this consciousness, but I am really suffering right now, or I'm really sad about this thing, and I wish it was not how it is. I wish things were different. I am a consciousness, but I have these problems. It needs more digesting, it needs more understanding and seeing that the problem and the one having the problems are not you. That the awareness which is being spoken about is not the one having the problems. It's not the one saying, I am consciousness. It's not the one identifying. There is a tendency and a pull of giving the energy into the mind and its convictions, and then out of it, that's where your life energy flows. That is in your power. But your power as consciousness is not to include this and exclude that. That is not the nature of it. The nature of life is all-inclusive. Even the mind saying this is wrong, this is right, I reject this, I resent this, that is included also. So there's nothing you can do. You can only pretend that you don't want it or that you are rejecting something, but it's always just a pretense. What could be a second trap? Well, there can be a conviction. There's so many traps. There could be a conviction that you need to be a certain way. Maybe some might have a conviction that you need to be always empty. That if you are not empty, then you are losing yourself. Another trap can be that after meditation, you just have this moment of, oh, that was a nice meditation, now back to whatever I was doing, and then continuing on with the identity as the person. The meditation is a moment to pause and establish your true position, see that all is included, that all which is arising in the awareness as an effect is a movement, is a thing, but the awareness itself, that which sees all these effects, that itself is not an effect. That itself is not a movement, that all is just clouds passing, but the self, the awareness, is not like that. That it's not seen to pass, it's not seen to appear, it's not seen to have any movement. And you establish yourself in that place, and that no matter what, you as that awareness is not touched by it, doesn't lose anything, doesn't gain anything. Then many habits become less interesting. Then many ideas become not so important. You can have them, but most of them don't get registered anymore because you see that many of them are out of an idea of gain or loss. So then it is just checking in to confirm your place and seeing that no matter what happens, you are untouched, that there is nothing for you to chase, that you are not lacking anything, and many more things. That's all the realizations. But then the mind, after the meditation, can be like, okay, that was good, I see all of that. Now let's get back to whatever I was doing, and oh yeah, I need to get back to whatever I was doing because I'm not good enough yet. I need to practice more, or I need to really be the self. I need to do something proper, you know? Or maybe when you have a moment of noticing that there was more energy given to the mind, more attention given to the mind, there is this sense of, oh no, I lost myself. I have lost myself and I'm doing so bad because blah blah blah. Who's saying that? That's the mind. That attention going to the mind doesn't make you less of yourself. That doesn't do anything to the awareness, and that is needing to be checked again. Who is this that is having these ideas and these identities and everything? Who is the one that is the practitioner of this non-duality, of this spirituality? Who is the one who's in conflict? And who's the one who's trying to get out of the conflict? That needs to be looked into. So that's another trap.